Here is a Hyundai Sonata. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and open up the driver's side door. Now right over there at the bottom left, you'll find the primary hood release lever. Pull it lightly. Now in front of the vehicle, right on top of the Hyundai emblem there, right on that left edge, put one finger in there and then lift up the hood with the other hand. Now this hood is supported by the two hood struts, one and the second one over there. Alright, so for this job you'll need a Phillips screwdriver to take these clips off, and you will need a 10 and 12 millimeter wrench or a 10-12 millimeter socket ratchet combination. 10 and 12, and having a long extension like this will definitely make your life easier. So let's go ahead and get started. Get the screwdriver and use that to take these three clips off, because you need to get this cover off. Use the screwdriver to screw out the middle part like that. Now sometimes it may not come out, so be patient with it. Use your finger to give it some support, then just screw it out and then get the clip out entirely. Repeat this process for the other two clips, 3 clips in total. Keep all the clips somewhere safe. Now we can get this cover off, so lift it up from the front a little bit. Now from the back, sort of wiggle it left right. You gotta loosen it that way. Wiggle it left right and then pull it out, and out it comes. There you go. That part of it goes right in the air box there. Now that's the negative terminal, the black wire, and the red wire, that's positive. First you take the negative off. Get the 10 millimeter socket ratchet or the wrench, and let's start loosening this. Again, you just have to loosen it enough that you can get the wire off the battery post. You don't have to take it out completely. Just get it loose. We can get the wire off, and now keep it somewhere safe so there's no accidental contact anymore. Undo this and let's loosen that, and let's loosen that nut over there. Now carefully get this wire out. It's a little tricky because there's not a whole lot of space over there, but just tuck it away right under that duct. Yep, that's good. That way it won't come in the way when you take the battery out. Now let's get this jacket out. Now get that extension or the wrench, but if you have this socket ratchet, get the extension and the 12 millimeter socket to get this bolt off. This is the bolt that keeps the retaining plate in place. The retaining plate is what keeps the battery in place. So let's get that bolt out. Now slide the battery forward a little bit. Yep. Now there's handles, or if not then just lift it from the side, but be careful, this battery is heavy. Don't drop it and hurt yourself or damage the vehicle. Be careful. Get the battery out. All the information is right there on it. That's a negative terminal with the minus sign, positive terminal with the plus sign, and the battery information is right there on it. It's group H7 AGM battery. That's what you need. I'm just gonna put this battery back in because my battery is good, but in your case you'll have to get a new battery. And watch how I slide it over there in the back. That is the retaining clip in the back that keeps the battery in place. It's fixed. That's good. Now we'll get that small clip that we took off, put that on. Again, you may have to adjust the battery a little bit to be able to get it on. Align both the holes, put the bolt back in, hand tighten it first, and then let's tighten it with the 12 millimeter socket ratchet combination or the 12 millimeter wrench. Make sure it's not moving. That is good. Put the jacket back on all the way. Now let's put the positive terminal, the red cap, put that on, and make sure it goes in all the way. It's important that it goes in all the way to make sure we get a good connection. Tighten that 10 millimeter nut over there. Make sure it's not moving. That's good. Repeat the process for the negative one. Now when you do this, you may notice some sparks right when the wire touches the battery post, and that's totally normal. Let's put this air duct back in place. Just get it in position like this first. Now in the back, see how it slides in? That's good. You have to do that first, and only after you do that will these holes in the front line up for the clips. All 3 holes line up. That is good. Now when you put the clips in, you have to make sure that the middle part of the clip is pulled out. Only then will you be able to get the outside part of the clip through the holes. Get it in like that, and once it's in place, just screw it down. Repeat the process for the other 2 clips, and that is looking very good. Now it's a moment of truth. Let's go in the car and turn the engine on and see how everything goes. Put the car in on, all the lights coming on, that's good. Let's start the engine. Engine starts right up. No warning lights on the dash. The climate control is working. The audio system is working. Yeah, that is working good. That is pretty much it. In order to close the hood, just grab the hood, lower it, and then slam it shut. Hope you found it useful.